here? You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind and hit you with a put your get up off the wall.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they work this well.
I didn't run to the back door to make the tackle.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
On third down, Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Throw it in the other direction.
I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
On second down, Burrow. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's
way too far.
Buda Baker with a pick, and the Ravens will have
got
solid
Buda
field
Baker.
position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. after the interception. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood.
You got Hollywood Brown. Bruh. Why isn't what's the name on Hollywood Brown now? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board
DJ Turner,
first
where
here
is
this
he
one.
at? I don't think he's in that play.
Tucker with the
never
extra
saw
point,
that again.
and it's now a 7-0 game.
No, that I never got Hollywood Brown.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him
Right when I'm
again.
about to throw the ball.
Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
So, Brandon, we
I'm
sat
not
in with a
blocking
lot
for
of coaches. When
shit.
they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They're not blocking for
So
shit.
that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his... Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it... Oh, and this is going to wind up as...
Nobody blocking, bro.
The goal here is about getting any kind of
These niggas not blocking,
in this
bro.
spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
The man in motion is Brown. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Down the sideline he goes. Hollywood Brown.
Bro, nobody not moving, bro.
Baltimore. Marquise Brown. 2 catches,
Nobody
2
not moving, bro.
touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens
He just
take
ran the
block
jet sweep
punt
with Hollywood
and
Brown
convert
and
it into
nobody
6
moved.
points. Tucker
I
able
mean,
to
all
connect
out
on
blitz.
the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
That shit crazy. Nobody getting off the line. All out blitz.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were.
And now look at this.
Look at this. Yeah.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken
You catch the
down.
ball and then let it go. So now I guess I gotta do
From a
this.
defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You've probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Oh, look how he, bro. Yeah.
Early struggles continue.
Look how they got him throwing the ball, bro.
Picked up by Marcus
What was that?
Williams. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily,
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Jackson going to shift him around. In motion left comes Brown. Here's Jackson to throw. His throw incomplete.
and this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
My fault, y'all. Y'all just, I don't know, man. We get open, then something happens.
Since the offense about ready to
Get
go
open,
here on their
something
next
happens.
drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in
Just
this
then
game.
blocked him
As
in.
They come up on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I want to know, do I got a punt right now? Yeah, I'm not punting if I don't got to. I keep on forgetting to change this fucking shit back to 7. Can I do it while I'm in here? I don't think I can. My game just started. I'm about to go to the seconds.
Here we go, here we go. And here's Brad Robbins now.
That's weird. You can't go for it down 16.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
Let's say it ain't no fourth down rule.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 16-0, that's the score after one on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down now before getting this inside the 30.
Well, they've looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Bro, they bumped each other, bro.
He's got it in the end zone. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker now to add the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Ravens 23, Bengals nothing.
Bro, he ran into.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'm mad that just happened. He ran into a kicker. I mean, he ran into the other dude. That shit's crazy.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a
Yo, Mixon,
realistic
what was
chance
you
in this
doing?
one,
Who would you blocking?
they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck
That's what I want to know,
constantly,
Joe.
they've got
Who
no
was you
chance to
blocking?
win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Look how he's throwing the bell. Who was you throwing it to?
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They
Burrow
tried to get
killing
it
me
all
right now.
back on
I
that
don't
one.
know.
Weren't able to do so.
I'm
An
killing the
incomplete
shit
pass
on
on
him.
that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
The fucking
Burrow will throw.
the Bengals. The Ravens. But Barrel just, you throwing the ball so bad, bro.
Not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now it's Burrow.
Oh my God. Right now. Right now. Y'all is killing me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play, 2nd down coming up.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
On 2nd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is
Yeah, I don't get how you getting beat, bro. This is crazy.
big play there for Baltimore.
I got Brown. I got what's the name on him.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, This is not going to be a fun
This shit
discussion
crazy.
at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. They find some open field here. That's good for 21 yards and a first
Oh
down.
my God, this game is killing me right now.
First down, Baltimore.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's going to be
Yeah,
caught.
get beat.
Touchdown.
I guess everybody get beat, bro.
Likely. 25 yards for the
Didn't do nothing about it.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from going up by 30. Tucker with the extra point. And the
Joe out
Ravens
here playing
on
like
here
a
in this
hoe.
first half.
Bengals nothing.
He can't complete not one deep pass. I seen it all.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, MT, take.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught. He's got it for Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 52 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they will
Oh no, I'm down. I'm down 30-8, but I just heard
inside
it.
the 15-yard line.
Anyway, then.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet
What?
down? No,
Okay.
it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly,
I know y'all. Now I know y'all home.
They have to come right back out and defend their reds.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the
like, what the
replay
fuck?
official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
11, 11, 11.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
He dropped it.
Connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because as you
Look at this shit. They let Devin Duvernay from the back of the end zone, bro.
He's inside the
Back of the end zone. Nobody get through and block this man.
touchdown, Ravens.
You can't make this shit up,
Tucker
bro.
to add the PAT.
Everything he want to go his way, going his way. It's crazy.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37. Bengals 14.
Bro, this man got Marquise Hollywood Brown.
He'll try to duplicate what they
Bro,
just saw.
they traded this man everything he needed. Like if it's seemed out already fast enough as it is. I'm super confused.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped
Oh,
the
let me
PAT.
get speed like that, man. They got Eric Rowe. Why was it? That's another thing.
The Bengals drive about to get
I just
going.
noticed.
And what do you think goes
Eric
on here
Rowe
in
should
this
be
situation?
playing.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
3rd down and 1.
11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow.
Secure the ball. Secure the ball.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
MT tape. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass.
Look, Joe. I appreciate you, Joe.
Complete
Straight
on
up.
the deep ball.
They got you playing straight shitty, bro.
100 yards here in the
He is
first
wide
half.
open.
Could've had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
And in fact, our
He is
statistician
wide open. That don't even make
piece of
sense.
paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Open man is Chase complete.
Not what I planned.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
I was planning
This is
to
the
keep
NFL,
listening
and
underneath,
it's a
but
presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on
Probably
the
do.
sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right?
No, it's
You're
supposed
trying
to
to
I'm in
get it
here.
back. You know you can't get it back in
Or do
one
it say he
drive.
kicked me?
But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry
Yeah, I
over.
scared though.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The sack
Yeah, I
recorded.
scared
It's
less,
a
bro.
loss of 5, and now it's second down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
11 mighty. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
11 Thomas. Stop.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshivas with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
11. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted.
Of course, you throw it right there.
Buda Baker with a pick.
That keeps the score. Ravens 37, Bengals 20. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
They're about to let
Able to
Duvernay
take it
return
past
another
the
one.
25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
But he'll be sick as shit if many niggas leave his league right
The
now.
Raven offense set at the line for this next
He'll be
drive.
sick as shit.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Hey, middle.
Play action. It's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson. It got his man complete.
It's Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe too slow to be in main coverage, bro. It's Eric Rowe. That's what it is. It's Eric Rowe. And then I didn't even watch the fucking... I'm not even watching Eric Rowe.
75 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Well, watch. I'll let y'all lead the league, though. I think you're going to be sitting there with the stupid face.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
No, he kicked me. Yeah, I'm in the whole league.
Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
Y'all leaving that league and joining mine?
So they can get 2 more possessions.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
11.
Alright, soon after this game, I'm going to do it.
Here's Burrow.
Bro, how the fuck did you make any passes like this, bro?
His 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Back to throw here.
Bro, the pass, he got gunslinger and the pass is still slow. I don't get it, though. Bro, he just soft, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone.
They could get the Chiefs on this
A
league.
chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Play action. Now Jackson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action now. Jackson. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. But they only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
I can't.
This time Jackson will throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything.
That's not what the rules say.
Decision to just get rid of the football.
These rules, you can't even. I don't know, bro. Click on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared to want to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good.
These rules is confusing as fuck, bro.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Eso, muchachos, eso.
Get ready! To the crib! Hold on to it!
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
I don't even think these niggas know the rules. They just speaking.
Reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
They just speaking, bro.
The better team has been in this one.
I don't even think these niggas know the rules. Cause this say down 14 or more, so that mean I could have went for it down 16.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow throw.
Look at this nigga overthrows it.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He dropped it.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one,
they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
11 MP, tape.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
11 Thomas.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
No, I fought that shit off. I'm like, why is these niggas like this?
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And now Jackson will look to throw it towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at the 23. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time.
Look how this man throw the ball. It's killing me, bro.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
He basically like just giving the shit to her. He's throwing it out of reach of everybody. No pressure on your face, Joe.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
You can't make it. It's not even. I'm not even leading it. That's the craziest thing.
So they'll get another shot.
I'm not even leading it.
That pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
11.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
11. 11 empty, Tate.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that's going to be caught.
Bill, you can't just make these throws earlier, bro.
First down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. Sack back at the 7. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 12. 11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete.
Bro, the routes that they got these niggas running is crazy.
They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone.
My man took 30 years to get into the fucking end zone.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. They kind of